everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Liz from Liz's Party Designs. Today I'm working on a graduation fan. This is a scroll-like looking one. So there's going to be two different ways I can do this depending on how your picture is. Sometimes you don't want this here covering the front of the picture, and I'll give you an example of one that I'm making that where you can remove this front part from interfering with the picture, because there is a picture I do have that kind of was blocking the view of the picture itself, and I will show you how to do and remove that through here. There will also be a video available for Cricut. I will get to that as soon as I have this one edited and posted to my YouTube channel. So for silhouette, this is how you'll receive the template. It is a two-piece template. So first, I am going to just go ahead and leave the two layered on top of each other as they are. And then I'm going to click on the gray shaded area, and I'm going to fill it in with the picture that I have used here. That is there already in my library. So all you will have to do is your customer or yourself will have to input a picture into your documents or your file, whatever folder it is that you save it to. Come into the Silhouette software, download it to your import to library, and it will go straight here to where all the images are. And you can name them as well, and just kind of know. I think naming your pictures is going to help you find them easier. Okay. Let's see. I don't think I put a name to this one, which is a bad thing, as I can remember. So I'm just going to type image because I kind of remember it. Yeah, there you go. I kind of remember it not being named and it said image on it. So here is the image. I don't know why I have so many, but and there we are. Our picture is immediately placed into the gray shaded area. It has, you know, his hat is showing very good. I kind of want that diploma to show a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is tap on the photo, come to color field palette, advanced options, and I'm going to select the pan. Go to the fill pattern tab, advanced options, and I'm going to click on pan pattern. This little circle with the little cross in the middle is going to pop up in the middle of the photo. This is going to help me move the photo just a little bit to the left. Not too much, because you can start to see right here where the photo starts to overlay. If I were to scale that in or out, actually if I were to scale it down, it will start to appear right here, these lines, which I don't want to happen. So I am going to just pan it just to slightly get this diploma over to the scrolled. Yeah, there we go. Just to kind of get it in the image as much as possible. What I can also do is tilt it just a tad. As you can see, his hat is kind of off here. Now, it doesn't bother me, but just to kind of play around with it, we could see how we can just, because there are photos that you might have to do this to, just to kind of give it a little bit of a slant. Not much. Let me see if it's in the... No, it's not in here. It's angle. There we go. It's kind of a, yeah. The angle is going to help you position it. There we go. Now that is kind of better, but you can see here compared to the one I first did, his tassel is still a little bit, there we go. That is perfect. So with the angle and the pattern feature, you're able to maneuver that into position the way you like. This is the reason why I love using the Silhouette software. Okay, so now Um, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the outline here. The scroll looking part is blue glitter. So I could do black glitter, blue glitter, silver glitter. I think his colors were light blue and silver. Light blue, white, and silver. So, um, let me see what glitter patterns I have. I know I don't have much because I just pop them in as I need them. I don't go in and overload my stuff. All right, let me try the silver because I don't have a white, just to kind of see how it looks. See, that looks okay. It looks okay. It doesn't look the best because it just doesn't pop. It kind of takes away from everything, in my opinion. As you can see, the royal blue glitter compared to the silver glitter. Now I can scale out the pattern, or I could scale out the glitter to not look at to make it look a little bit more like kind of like that very fine looking glitter. And then you could go up to a higher scale. It kind of looks more distorted. See what I'm talking about? So the more you scale it down, the more it starts to look like you sprinkled some glitter on that edge there. So I'm going to leave that one in silver and this one in blue just to show, just so that you can see the two different options all the different options you can do in this template. Alright, let me do a black one. I have navy glitter, but I mean, compared to the black, they kind of look the same. So there's a black glitter. Let me scale in on that black glitter because it looks just like a black outline. It doesn't really show much of a glitter effect. Uh, yeah, it starts to kind of just show white specks here and there. Not much of what I'm looking for. Let me go to the navy glitter. And I mean, let's say his favorite color's green. If you want to customize it to their liking, which is fine, it is their stuff. Just kind of like do them a sample and show them the different things that you can offer, and then you could lay them next to each other, like say, okay, this is the one you want, but I kind of did these two just so you could pick from, you know what I'm saying? So they can get an idea of how it's really gonna look. Before you print or anything like that, you need to show your customers um, layouts. I mean, different options that they can choose from. So I'm just gonna stick back to the silver glitter. Now remember, if you're this is a great business starter, especially now. Now is the time to kind of push these. Um, Early June. Last year I was late May, early May, actually all of May. I was so busy with these. Even through July, I think was kind of when it stopped a little bit. It kind of slowed down. You want to start pushing these now. You want to let people know, hey, I'm gonna get these. I'm gonna start to make these. Even for elementary school kids, this is very popular. They're moving on from pre-K or from kinder on to first grade. I don't know if pre-K. Okay, is it pre-K or kinder that graduates? I don't remember, but one of those two, they have a graduation on to the next grade level, and I think it's kindergarten. So those are really popular with kindergarten. I did a few last year. Most of them were high school and college graduates. So just depending on how their picture is what you can work with. There are very gorgeous pictures of um, people doing, oh gosh, I can't think right now. Oh, doing their own professional pictures. So those are another option too. Say they do an outdoor picture, or in their gown and everything, all dressed up, like if there was their graduation day. You can do the fans with those as well. Now for these are just a simple silhouette cutout, silhouette picture of the student, of the graduate. Um, and then I just added the name, the high school, and the year. It is totally up to them what they want to write. You can make suggestions too. This is why I recommend buying templates, practicing, making several of them, and just kind of advertising what you do or how you know that you can make them. And these are great on the wooden fan sticks. You can find those Walmart, Michaels, Hobby Lobby, I'm sure, even online. So get ready for that. Strap yourself down. Get some practice in. Get this template. Make all and practice all that you can. Just kind of advertise to everyone what you're doing. As for me, I went ahead and made several different ones. As you can see here, I have different shapes, different, of course, the same person, but different and different shapes and different fans. Sorry, I was gonna say scroll, and I said scran. So different scroll fans. So you can see here's his is the same picture all throughout. Let's see, he has one over here as well. This one I really like. This one's very elegant, very simple, just very nice. So you can mention to the person that you're selling to. Let's say they want a double-sided fan, which you can do, which I would do. But on the back side, you could write a very nice saying, a poem. Their school, their just a little nice graduation poem or some inspirational wording is very nice to put on these fans, and just to kind of give them um, that special feeling on their special day. Okay, so let's see. For this one, when I did my nephews, I did. Gosh, which fan did I do? I think I did this one, and that was like 2, 3 years ago. He graduated, but I used his picture for all the years because I really liked the way they came out. Um, and on the back of his fan, I put a special graduation wording, just to kind of be inspirational to him, and so that you know it just has that special meaning on there. Of course, you can write whatever you want, or if the customer requests you to write something, it is by all means their choice. So, that is it. I want to show you another way to use this template. So, what I'm going to do is fill this one back in with a different photo, because I think the photo that I put kind of wasn't fitting in this scroll, and the way it looked, the wording was going to cover up most of the just the way she was sitting, I guess. I think this is the picture. Yes, here it is. So you see how this covers her, it's covering her picture really. The pose is, very up close, I think, and I wanted to kind of remove this and have it not be covering her face or anything like that. So you see how this line runs. Even if I were to scale it down, it still just didn't look the way I wanted it to. So what I did was click on the photo. I'm going to scale it down just to kind of see, just to kind of show you what I'm talking about. Go to color fill, scale it out. Yeah. See, it's still, that's going to bother me. All this right here is going to bother me. So what I'm going to do, and there we go, it's starting to overlap there on me. So what I'm going to do is pan it out, bring it over just a little bit. See, it's scaling out too much. Bring it down. This is what you got to do as well. You got to kind of play around with it. Make sure everything fits into the pattern, because you're not wanting to show anything that's overlaying. Yeah. So this is where I had an issue with it. Now I can angle it slightly. I don't want any of her face, like, not. Okay, go back. Now let me try to pan that out. You got to play around with it and what looks good to you before you even show your customer, and just say, well, this is how it's going to fit, and so on and so forth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this silver lining around. I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to move it off my mat, and I'm going to show y'all how I fix that problem. Okay, so I'm going to darken this so that we can just see it better on the screen. And these videos are just for you to kind of know how to use my templates, and it's not something I'm proficient. I mean, you could say I'm proficient all day long, but I'm learning. I learn as I go, and I try to come and teach you the best way that I can. So I'm going to use my eraser, and I am going to erase this, and I'm going to erase. I'm just simply detaching the lines. You could use the knife feature as well, but I'm just going to use the eraser since it's easier. There we go. Come back to remove this, delete. And once you have a copy of the file, I mean, if you make a mistake, just always duplicate a piece that you're working on, and you'll have that backup. In case you mess up on anything, you have that extra duplicated piece that you can just go back to and work with. So I'm going to remove this one since it's covering her face. Put it back, and now we have our line that was kind of in her face area there. And now that I think about it, hold on. Let me put it back. Yeah, I was gonna say I could have just left this part, but no, it's just in the way there. So I mean, if you're good with that, if you're good with the way that looks, you can use that. You can show your customer that. I'm gonna do the outline and this blue as well. I'm gonna do the blue glitter paper, and like I said, you could change it however you want. It doesn't have to be what I'm putting. It's all up to you. And then you could put their name just like that. Of course, her name is not Isaiah, but you just mess around with it, place it how you want, mess around with the fonts. There's all sorts of fonts, cursive, high school, college. All of those fonts are great for fans like this because they just go with the school theme, school letter looking fonts and stuff like that. So these templates are available for Cricut or Silhouette. It is up in my Etsy shop now. You can purchase it at www.lizspartydesigns.etsy.com. And if you're not that comfortable with making your own fan, just like I did in the software here, they are available for purchase. I do recommend getting them as soon as you have your professional picture done. Only because time is getting closer, and it will be busy all through March, all through May. April and May are like the super busiest months for these, and you gotta get them started now. Kind of got to get people in the know that you're making them, and it is now. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. There's other templates available, like I said, and these are all the template shapes that I have. That will be up in my shop. There are a few now. I don't remember which ones they are. So in my Etsy shop, I have this template available, and all the templates you see are available for purchase. They're not purchase and as a template. So either way. So there's one shape here. Okay, this is one shape. This is my other great nephew that I did his fans for as well. He didn't do professional pictures, so at the graduation, I took a picture of him, and then his party was like that weekend, and then I had them made for him for his birthday, for his graduation party. So here's another template, or not a template. Well, yes, it'll be available for a template, but right now these are only available as me creating them for you and printing them and shipping them. So that is one. That is another shape. Okay. And so just kind of, I mean, you could do any shape. You could do a circle shape if you wanted to, a triangle, whatever. It's totally up to you. But these are the shapes that I have available now. Alright, so I hope you all enjoyed the video. There will be one up and available for Cricut pretty soon. So stay tuned for that, and it will be the same exact design as this one, because the other ones are pretty simple. They're just a simple shape you insert your picture to, and this one's a little bit more complicated because of the steps I just took. I'm going to show you how to do that in the Cricut as well. Y'all have a great day. Bye bye.